All right, boys, man. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be talking about how you really can change your life in 6 months. See, most people be thinking this bullshit that you can't change your life within a 6 month time frame. Nigga, I'm literally the fucking example of changing my life in 6 months, bro. You can change your life in 6 months in this way that it only makes sense, bro. I'm going to tell you the number one way of what I did when I remember, like when I was working at a fast food place to where I'm at today. So, all I did was I always meditated every single day for an hour to 3 hours every single day on my goals. I used to visualize myself as a rich man. Still not there yet, but my income highly increased. Because you gotta understand this though. You have to change mentally, bro. If you don't change mentally, there's nothing on your physical, on the external world that could literally change. You have to always change mentally, okay? Because you don't jump off the porch and then think about jumping off the porch. No, you think about jumping off the porch first before you actually jump off the porch. You can't even move a finger without even thinking about it. Whatever you're doing while watching this video, whether you're scrolling, reading the comments, or fidgeting, or whatever you're doing, you had to think before you did it. You don't just randomly start doing stuff. Before you click the comments or before you go on TikTok, you thought about TikTok before you even went to TikTok. So understand that it's always internal over external. You have to change internally and then do the external work. So change internally, and then do what you got to do to make yourself undeniable, to make it external. Your life can change in 6 months. Think about where you want to be in 6 months realistically, and visualize it each and every single day, and you're going to work towards it every single day. This is how I always reached 100 subscribers every single time. So always change internally. Next, consume content. So if you want to be a businessman, entrepreneur, I just had something that reminded me of something actually. If you want to be an entrepreneur, a businessman, you have to listen to content related around that subject. Even if it's not some motivation, just something business. Make sure business is going through your mind. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not where you want to be is because of the content you consume. You over here scrolling on Shade Room, reading comments and shit like that. That shit can totally fuck your brain up, gang. I literally remember when I was working at Jets, bro. I remember I was listening to audiobooks, and one of the audiobooks was actually Think and Grow Rich, and it was talking about manifestation. That's what inspired me, because it was telling us, like, the more you spend thinking about success, the more your life changed. So all I thought about was just a success. Like, that's all what I thought about. I visualized it, and I did it for hours each and every single day. I say powerful affirmations, but I take action towards what the hell I'm doing. And I noticed I always progress because of it. So I totally forgot I used to do that, because I used to listen to a lot of stuff like that, like all day. All I would hear about is rich, Andrew Tate, anybody that's like rich, basically. I just hear rich shit, basically, all day. It didn't matter who it would be, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people like Dan Martell, David Goggins, you know what I'm saying? Anything related around that. So you have to consume content kind of like that, bro. Or even content in your business. Or I watch videos on how to build a business within 30 days. Deep work, gang. So you need to be hearing this kind of content. Andrew Huberman. Like, these people that they're telling you all this stuff. So you got to listen to the kind of content so you could take that information and download it in your psychological brain and computer and then take the action towards it. Because I did remember that. Your brain is a powerful tool. Your brain is so powerful, bro. It could literally create your future. It could create your life. Your brain is like the most powerful thing to humanity, gang. And there's nothing that can replicate the brain. So understand that you have to use your brain as leverage. The only reason why you're not rich, although you're manifesting riches and shit like that, because I'm not there. I forgot that I have to also consume content like that. That's what you need to be hearing majority of the day. 9 times out of 10, I was scrolling, and I was even scrolling, listening to bullshit, and I noticed the progress. It still was coming, but it was just slower because you're distracting yourself with this other shit. If you have to distract yourself with something, distract yourself with something productive at least. You know what I'm saying? So now you're hearing it all day. But when you hear shit like that, it kind of makes you move, bro. Because you're hearing this shit all day. You're going to bed like it. You're meditating. You're visualizing it. You're working hard. That's what you have to do. I'm not saying you can't scroll at all, but you just got to do it like less, you feel me? And more so consume the right kind of content that gets your brain, that keeps you motivated. You need to listen to people who you more so want to end up being like in the future. So now, I'm going to add the last step, bro. Now you got to convince yourself. You notice like boxers or champions or, you know what I'm saying, fighters, sports people. The people who don't feel like training, the Mike Tysons, the Kobe's, the LeBrons, the Michael Jordans, the greats, all the greats. You have to always convince your mind that this stuff is fun. The hard work is fun. You have to lie to yourself. You have to act like you're ready to wake up and do it every single day, even if you don't feel like it. And you need to just turn your brain off and do it anyways. Eventually, if you do this for over a long period of time, eventually you start for real dead ass liking it. This is what the hell you do on your free time. Dead ass, real shit. This is what you do. You're consuming the content, you're lying to yourself, you're visualizing it. And last but not least, for real, you visualizing it every night before you go to bed. So visualize the work. Don't visualize the money and shit like that. You only visualize the money in the daytime, like maybe for an hour. But every night, visualize yourself putting in the work instead. No, putting in the work, but getting the results. But just mainly focus on the work. I actually talked about visualizing yourself doing the work. So now you visualizing it, you're lying to yourself that you enjoy it, you hear the content, you feel me? And you're taking action and turning your brain off. These are really the main steps that you really need to really change your life within a quick time span. Because now you fucking enjoy it. You fucking enjoy it now. There's no reason to fucking distract yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you really don't still feel like doing it, just go sit in front of your computer, have no phone, and just stare at it. So if I do, like you do, for example, the stock market, turn your phone off and just stare at the stock market the whole time. I guarantee your ass going to move it because you're going to get bored. You're not going to just sit there. You're going to sit there the whole day just bored like this, no phone? No, it's going to force you to go work, gang. Or you might go to sleep. But if you go to sleep right there, you're going to wake up and you're going to see yourself right there. That's what I used to do when it came to homework. But this is how you trick yourself into falling in love with the hard work. And this is kind of what I actually did actually to get to where I'm at. But I totally forgot about it because sometimes I be forgetting like how the fuck I even get to where I'm at today. Sometimes I genuinely forget. So just train your brain to like the hard work. Trick your brain. Your brain is a powerful tool. It can manifest things. And make sure you also have God. You put God first. I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? Put him first. Pray about it. And just put in the work, man. Just do the hard work, especially when you really don't feel like it. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, man. Let me know what y'all boys think down in the comments down below. All right, peace.